Well, hello and welcome back to my little channel of 600 subscribers. Ta-da! Champagne, party streamers, poppers, all that jazz. I'm so pleased. Thank you very much for 600 subs. I'm so chuffed. It's so nice to know there are 600 people that might watch me now and then or might have watched me at some point. Always nice to know, isn't it? Dead chuffed. Anyway, as you can see, I've gone slightly overboard on the old blusher. I haven't put makeup on all day. I've put it on especially for this video because this morning I just could not be asked to put anything on my face, and I was very inspired by the lovely Lisa Riggs. Don't know if she'll be watching this, but if you know her, you know. And I was inspired by all the blushes and bronzers and contour and all that jazz she pops on her face to make her look gorgeous. Anyway, I picked up this thing called, I bought it before, but then I lost it. It's called Dr. Pawpaw. I don't know if I've shown it in one of my vids, but it's Dr. Pawpaw Rich Mocha Balm, a multi-purpose soothing balm with natural pawpaw. Vegan-friendly, fragrance-free lips, for lips, cheeks and skin with a hint of tint. So that's nice, but cheeks and skin, that's the same thing, isn't it? Not being pedantic or anything. But anyway, that was about, the price is still $3.69, something around that, from TK Maxx. I've had it for a few weeks and I do wear it from time to time. Went slightly overboard because I think makeup and colour doesn't really show much on your YouTube vids. And all I've got on is a tinted moisturiser. What the heck was that? That was a bit spooky. Had at the door, probably a cat. I've got 3 cats here, and they come and go as they please, as cats are wont to do. Anyway, so I've got a bit here on the old lips and a tiny bit there, and don't know if it does anything for me, but I like the product, so there you go. Anyway, couple of things. So first thing is, I tripped over going to a charity shop the other day. The things I do in pursuit of a good YouTube video. It would have been hilarious had that been filmed. I'm sure someone filmed it or it was on CCTV or something. But I came out of a hospice charity shop in Cranley, which is a beautiful village in Surrey, just outside Guildford. And you know when you step onto what you think, oh, I've got a cat, hello. She might come on my lap, so you might see a little Mimi. She's inspecting all my wares from the charity shop because they probably smell very interesting. Anyway, you know when you come out of a shop and there's a step, and then you think there's another step, and it's not there. It's a step down, boom, onto ground. And yes, you know, you have to start it out and be like, yeah, I meant to trip. I meant to turn my ankle and all over the place and this flailing arms and hair all over my face. And yeah, I meant to do that. I was doing a dance for you all, yeah? And then people come running to your aid. You're like, no, I'm fine. Thanks so much. You're like, ow, ow, you know, and their backs are turned. Quite embarrassing. It's happened to me so many times. I'm so clumsy. Anyway, that was thing number 1 out of the way. Thing number 2, do 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 do. Oh no, it's really out of tune. Do 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 do. Yeah. Anyway, gosh, that's not my thing now, isn't it? I quite like that. Can you see the neck rush I've got as well? And that's my urticaria, if you can see. And I know there's something there or something brewing because I feel a tingle, like a stinging when you touch stinging nettles. And I can feel a rash either slightly there or, you know, coming up. I think I'm gonna have a cat on my lap. Cat on my lap called Mimi. Wait a sec, she'll probably jump onto me. Or you hear a smash, that's her jumping onto my bits and bobs. Anyway, back to Shakespeare. Do 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 do. Yeah. So my quote this week is from The Tempest. The Tempest is basically about a shipwreck. And you probably heard the main characters, who are Prospero, the king of the sea, his daughter Miranda, the lovely Miranda, our heroine, and Ariel, who's like an imp or a sprite, like a water sprite. She's a bit mischievous. She's a bit like Puck in A Midsummer Night's Dream. But anyway, this quote, again, it's often misquoted and misunderstood. And I'm no expert in this play. I haven't actually read this play or been in it or know much about it. I just know I like some of the speeches and the characters, and I love the idea of the plot, so I am actually going to read it. Anyway, the quote, oh gosh, cat, walking across the screen, did you see that? Oh my gosh, Mimi. She's got really good reflexes and she's so dainty. I can't believe she missed the screen, like knocking it over. Anyway, so this quote is, I'm going to quote as people say it. First of all, the one way they say it is, We are such stuff as dreams are made of. So first of all, that's the wrong quote and it's said wrongly. So it should be, and I'll just say the words before I, go into the context. So really the actual quote is, we are such stuff as dreams are made on. And really it shouldn't be uplifting and happy and we are such stuff that dreams are made on. It's not like that. It's just like, Romeo, where art thou Romeo? It's really, Romeo, wherever art thou Romeo? It's a bit more of an infuriating context and meaning. So really you would say it as, and I haven't Googled it, I haven't looked it up, but the way it's described in the Dr. Google is basically, we are such stuff that dreams are made on. And it basically means that this world it's a simulation. It's not real. It's a dream. It's all just a dream or a nightmare, whichever way you look at it. It could be a dream for some. It could be a dream for some. Lovely. It could be an absolute sodding nightmare for someone else. Reality. Or reality is not reality. What is reality? What is a dream? Is a dream reality? Is reality a dream? We are in a dream. One that you don't necessarily wake up from, or one that you don't wake up from. You don't get out alive, all that jazz. And Prospero is saying it at the end of the play. Basically, you need to go and read the play. I can't explain much more than that. I can't lie. I can't say, oh, I know this play so well, and if you want to know more, go and read it. I've not read it. I cannot lie. And I am going to go and read it because I want to read it, and I'm inspired by it. I'm going to get the No Fear Shakespeare, which is when you get two versions of the play. So on one page of the text, you get the original text, and then the other side, you get the modern translation. So it will say something like, Romeo, where art thou Romeo? As people say it. And it will say basically like, Romeo, oh God, why are you called Romeo? Why are you called Romeo of all the names? All that. So it'll give you the modern translation. Anyway, onto the hall. How many minutes has that taken up? Oh my gosh, nearly 7.5 minutes. So I went to a selection of charity shops. This haul has been a long time coming. I've been going all around the country, not that dramatic, all around the county, around Surrey, around Godalming, little town, very affluent, beautiful, Guildford, Cranley, which is the biggest village in the UK. Look it up. It's not really a village. The thing is, it fulfills the criteria. It hasn't got like a church with a spire or something, however the criteria is met, but it's bigger. Cranley is bigger than many a town in the UK. So I've got hair, absolutely disgusting. Not I think it's disgusting having hair, but the feel of it for me, the sensory wise, I can't bear. Ooh. Anyway, so I've picked up a few items. As a minimalist person, I'm not going to pretend and say I've bought loads of stuff and it's all for me. I've bought stuff basically as presents. None of this stuff I really want to keep myself, apart from 2, maybe 3 items. I actually haven't got many more items than that, so don't get too excited. It's not like I have 3 dozen bits and bobs. I've got 7 items, 8. Anyway, you'll see it in a minute. So I went to Cancer Research, the Samaritans in Godalming, Heart Foundation in Guildford and Godalming, PDSA. I always go there and donate because it's an animal charity. Even if I don't like things, I'll donate. And if I get something, it's a bonus. And then there's another charity shop in Cranley where I got the first 2 items I'm going to show you. And I think it's some kind of a hospice as well. I can't remember. Sue Ryder Hospice? There's Cats Protection Lead. I got something from there as well. But anyway, most of the stuff is Cranley, Godalming and Guildford, and 1 item from Aldershot. Anyway, I will stop banging on about nothing and get into it. So the first item, I'll just give you a slight bit of context. I've been looking for, let's check my lip gloss hasn't gone everywhere. My teeth, no, gosh, need my teeth whitened. When you see these people with really white teeth, like Americans and stuff, you think, oh my gosh, I want to have pearly whites, like that, like perfect, straight, even teeth. Anyway, or a nice Turkish smile. Anyway, it is what it is. So I wanted a little tiny pot. It sounds so simple thinking about it, to to take care of my earrings. When I take my earrings out of an evening, oh, I haven't got any in, look. I haven't got any earrings in. So if I take them out when I'm trying to sleep, as is nice, and I always forget to do it, but the other night I lost an earring in bed and I was devastated until I found it and I thought, oh, I must get a little pot. And I did want a pot with a lid on. But anyway, I saw this, wait for it, I saw this in a charity shop. This was it might have been Shelter actually. It was a kind of, you could look it up online I suppose, Cranley, Surrey. It was a charity shop that's a kind of, what was I saying? Like a hospice. I think it was a hospice or shelter. Gosh, anyway. So I saw this and I don't know why, it was a really beautiful eye-catching display and I should have filmed it. If I go back again, I will film this charity shop. But they had this and I did think at first, oh, do I really need something that size? I thought, no, I don't. I thought, do I like it? Do I like the idea of it for my new home? It's very Oliver Bonas, isn't it, if you style it up in a certain way. But what caught my eye, first of all, it was a £5. But what really caught my eye, and you'll think, this is such a long way around to get your little pot, Sarah. Look what came inside. And I thought, has someone put this in? Am I getting this for free? Is it meant to be separate things? But no, they have come together. So a £5 for that, and really that's what I want. That is the crux of this haul, is all I wanted or needed genuinely was this little item. I love it. I have cleaned it with wet wipes. Admittedly, nothing, I haven't really polished up or anything. Don't know what you'd use for this actually. Oh, my polish wipes from the range maybe, huh? Yeah, but I bought this for this really. And then this is kind of the bonus, rather than this being the main thing and this being the bonus. So I might keep this, or I might give it to my mother. It's good for potpourri or fruit or nuts or olives. Yeah, but this in particular, I really like it. It's so simple and elaborate for me. I'm not really into bling. I love bling on other people, and other people can really sell it, and they've got that pizzazz and charisma about them and zhuzh it up, you know, like you get people who really love their bling and it sort of is them. And it's not me. I'm very minimalist and classic, I would say, and slightly bohemian. And that item just took my fancy. So one is chuffed with that. This item is not for me. The next one. Oh, that was a £5. I told you that tonight. This was also a £5. No, it wasn't. It was £4.50. This is a vase, which I thought was very interesting. It is not me at all, although I love it. And I think if you start it up, I don't know, I was thinking Christmas, like fairy lights in there. And I thought, you know, I sound so tight. If you itch my nose, that's so unpleasant. I do apologise. Really bad hay fever. But I thought at Christmas, for a centrepiece, you could put lights in there. You could, even if you were tight on a budget, have that instead of your Christmas tree, couldn't you? Yeah. And I thought if I decided I want it, I can give it to my mother or the people that I'm house sitting for, because they have a big selection of vases, and I've been quite inspired by various people that I house sit for actually. So that was £4.50. Quite a lot to spend for me. I don't normally spend money, but there you go. And while we're on the vase theme, I've got another vase. So these items came together, and oh, actually, where was that vase from? That vase is from Heart Foundation. This was from the Cancer Research, and I really like this, but I think I'm going to be giving it away. I think this will go really well in my friend's house. My friend is actually not a nomad or homeless like me. She has a home. She has a lovely little 2 up, 2 down, and she's very into creams and whites and pale pink, and I think it would suit her. It's had a bit of a clean, but I need to clean it more before I give it to her. But this is what it looks like. It's sort of smoked, maybe? I'm sure the experts amongst you will tell me. And that was that £5? It was either £3.50 or £5. Oh gosh. I think it was, it might have been £3.50. I remember there was a 5 somewhere. But look at this. This is what it comes with. Look at this. 3 of these. What are these? They're really dusty, actually. They kind of go in. Look at this. Look at this. How fun is this? Look at that. That could be a thumbnail, couldn't it? No, joking. Look. £3.75. Well, no, £3.50? It might have been £5. It was either £5, £3.75 or £3.50. Should we go in the middle, £3.75? But I thought it was quite pretty. Quite pleased with that as well. I might give it away and regret it and think, oh, I should have kept it. But I'm not 100% sure about the flowers, if I'm honest. I'm not 100% sold on that. It's a little bit out there for me. Although it's delightful, it's more someone else's style. Do you know what I mean? Which is not just the polite way to put it, it's me being honest, and I can't be tied down with too many things. I haven't really got anywhere to store them. I've been too tight or cheap, whatever you want to call it, and not put stuff into storage. I gave most of my furniture, such as it was, only a few items, away, or I sold it. And all I've got, literally, I've got a beanbag and a blow up air mattress. You couldn't make it up, could you? Don't get me started. Anyway, next item. Oh gosh, I said anyway again. I was trying not to say that today. So, but I just don't want to go, so yeah. Yeah, or yeah, I just don't want to say that particularly. The next item is in my favourite colour, I'm delighted to say. And this was 50p. You can't go wrong, as Lisa would say. It is an egg timer. And look at the colour. Oh, it looks really bright on camera. It looks really turquoise, as the posh people say, the turquoise. In real life, it's more a duck egg. If I'm being romantic there and very descriptive. It is honestly more of a duck egg, greeny grey. I'm shocked. Actually, it's more a sagey greeny duck egg sage. So it's like a muted turquoise. Oh, hello, I've got another cat here. This is the cat that last time I tried to pick up and she went, like trying to get away from me. Hello, darling. Hopefully she'll join us. There's 3 of them, they're so lovely. Are you hungry? I'll feed you in a minute, but I have actually left food out for you, babes. So anyway, I quite like this. I've wanted something similar for a while because I'm one of those people that I'm trying to work my way towards veganism, but I might become a vegan, i.e. someone who's a vegan but has eggs. So it's not actually a vegan, is a vegan. Is a vegan apart from their consumption of eggs, and I can justify that. Not that I should have to justify it, there's no point in that. You know, no one has to justify what they eat, but I know someone who has very happy girls, chickens, hens running around free range, and I've seen where they live. They're very happy. They're laying again. They weren't laying for a while. I think hens don't lay for a while. So I messaged her last time. She said, "Oh, they're not laying at the moment." So hopefully going to start getting more eggs in, and I can use this. And I don't know about you, but I hate an undercooked egg. I can't bear it. I like it as hard as possible. Oh, family friendly. But you know when you have a hard-boiled egg and you take all the shell off, you're like, oh, rubbing your hands in anticipation. It's so exciting. And then, I can only describe, it's like a whole mucousy load of crap comes leaking out everywhere. Oh, it just makes me think of unnecessary, horrible thoughts. I just can't be doing that. I helped someone do their eggs the other day. They hadn't cooked them for long enough. And I can't think of eggs in that way. It was just so unpleasant. So I have to have mine as cooked as hard as possible. So they're almost shriveled up and leathery. Best way. Anyway, and then slather them with mayonnaise or coronation mayonnaise or, peri peri sauce, whatever you've got in. So anyway, this is for that purpose. So I can time things. And look, you hear that? Oh, so happy with it. Oh no. Oh good, I thought it was going to shut up then. So this was 50p. Shh. 50p. I'm very happy with it. Even if it stops working, I just like the look of it. I sound a bit tacky saying that, but I do. I like the look of it. It's cute. It's looking right at me now. And then, so weird. Last but not least, I sound like I'm high or something. I sound like I've been drinking. I've really not been drinking. Admittedly, I have just consumed a whole packet of chocolate BM's biscuits, BM, do, 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 I think that's the advert music. And they're like square-shaped biscuits. One side biscuit, the smiley face, and then you put them together, or they're put together. They have like chocolate fondant filling, creamy filling inside. And honestly, I've said it before, people don't believe me. If I have one biscuit, I will have the whole frigging packet. And I'll get to the end and regrettably, I'll see there's 1.5 biscuits left and it'll be like, right, you feel sick, you're going to be sick, but I dive in and I'm a real trooper. I finish off the whole packet and then I feel sick for the rest of the day. But I think that's given me energy. I think it's a sugar high. I don't know why I'm rushing through my speech so much. Also, I'm trying to keep the video a certain length so I don't lose people, they don't fall asleep, all that jazz. We're at 1947, so hopefully it won't be too much over 20 minutes. But where I'm staying right now, the internet actually works. which is always nice. And there's no problems uploading it. I don't have to upload it the day before or the night before and hope for the best that it'll actually be uploaded or it'll appear at the time it fancies. At least here I can upload and it will appear in reasonable time. Anyway, last but not least is a piece of clothing. And this was bought from the Phyllis Tuckwell Hospice in Godalming, Surrey. Godalming's a lovely, affluent town. I think one of my early walking videos depicts the beautiful, calming, idyllic, picturesque streets. So this is donated from a resident of Godalming, I believe. So this is in a size 16. And oh my gosh, I've just talked about BM biscuits, BM, doo-doo, and it's BM. I don't know, I thought it's M&S in my head. I'm not dyslexic, but it's BM, the make. So it's a sort of velvety jacket. And I am clearly not a size 16, am I? Oh no. No, I'm not. And have I tried it on? No, I haven't, because I didn't want to break it. I didn't want to try it on and I'd not be able to get it off and rip something. You know, I thought, that's really uncool, isn't it, to go and do that in a charity shop. So it's just a standard nice jacket. It's got a lovely lining. And I can't model it for you because I am too chunky for it. I would rip it across the back, as I have unfortunately done with other items of clothing, but I thought this was particularly nice. It was £7. It's in perfect nick. Some people might say, oh, you could get something really similar at Primark for only £1 more, but it's very good quality. It's made of, let's check. Keep away from fire. That's not a very promising sign, is it? It's mainly polyester, to be honest. Elastane, and the lining is polyester. But it's very smart. For me, it looks quite velvety, but it's just a basic, simple, classic and classy black jacket. And I did think it's now, what month is it? May. Gosh, I was thinking of April. It's May, coming towards the end of May. I thought if one is sensible and starts working out and eating sensibly with no real pressure, but just wanting to be healthier, one could maybe get into that jacket one day. That's all I'm going to say. That would be a lovely reality. If that dream could become a reality, then that's what I'd like. I haven't bought any more clothing and nothing else. I did look at a few items. Wait a sec. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, that's so unattractive. So I nearly bought something else. I was going past another charity shop, the Cats Protection League, on another day in this little village. Well, it's a little town that's a big village. It's a big village that looks like a little town. Anyway, oh God, it's so confusing. The village that looks like a town, Cranley. In the Cats Protection League, on another day, after I made my other purchases, they had what I can only describe as miniature, oh my gosh, please don't go and get them because I really want to go and get them, miniature Le Creuset pots. Oh my gosh, I'm so emotional thinking about it. No, I'm not really, I'm joking. But I don't know if they were dupes or the actual thing, but they looked, actually maybe they'd say Le Creuset on the top, but they looked from a distance like mini Le Creuset pots with the lid, and for mini pies or little souffles or mousse or creme caramel, whatever, and they were in the most delightful lilac-y purple. They were so pretty, and I don't really care if they're Le Creuset or Le Creuset dupe. I wanted them, and I said to the person I was with, oh my gosh, I really want them. And they said, well, no, they're not yours, you can't have them. And I was like, what? And they said, well, no, because I would have them. And I was like, excuse me? And it was like a mini, standoff. I was like, are you joking? Are you half joking? I was like, because if I knew you wanted them as well, I would have bought them. And they come as a pair, and I actually would have given you one. I was like, would you have given me one? And there was this silence for a moment, and then a burst of laughter. Gosh, family friendly. Just realised how that phrasing sounded. But they look like a little pair of twin Le Creuset pots in the lightest purple. Oh, they were so pretty. So I'm just hoping, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If I go back next week and they're still there, they are mine, even if they cost £100. I don't know how much Le Creuset cost, but they were mini pots in just mint condition. Oh, they were gorgeous. So hopefully in another haul in days to come, they will be the highlight of my haul. We'll see. And actually there were there were other good bits in that shop. So, you know, that the china and stuff they just put out, well, it was new, I hadn't seen it the day before. So if I don't get those, I might get something else, because I am looking for china and cups and Bridgewater cups. I'm starting my Bridgewater collection again. Anyway, there's me banging on, take to 30 minutes. I hope not. Nope, we're going to stop there. 25:14. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I've enjoyed making it. I had to work myself up to doing it because I thought I just have to have a bit more energy. I've been feeling really lethargic today. I did a 12-hour day yesterday, and although I love doing my little videos, my love little hobby, and it's slowly getting somewhere. It's so nice, like it's paying off. I've made a load of videos. I looked at my home screen on a computer the other day. I haven't got a computer. I've got a laptop but not a PC, and I saw all my videos I've done. And I was like, I've made so much crap, haven't I? I'm joking. I was like, I've made so many little efforts at videos, and it's just nice. I feel like there's a real sense of little achievement for me. It's nice. I'm pleased with it. Anyway, I am in the process of getting more ideas together and trying to put them in a cohesive order as well, not just random things. I'm also thinking of temporarily, for the time being, trying out 3 days a week. It would have to be when I'm now working more hours than ever. So when do I fit it in? And, you know, it has to be quality. I can't just upload any old crap. So I'm going to wait until I'm ready and then have a go at 3 videos a week. Anyway, back to where I really wanted to get to, which was signing off. Over and out. Have a wonderful weekend. It's bank holiday. Some of us are working over bank holiday, okay, but it is more dosh and I do like my job, so I ain't going to complain too much. But whether you're working or not, enjoy yourselves, enjoying the weather such as it is, and take care of yourselves and of each other. See you soon. Thanks. Bye.